Alright guys, so now that we got one deer on the ground, we got that tag filled, I get to have the opportunity to do something I've never done before, and that's going to be to go for a second deer. Ever since that Maine has allowed you to get more than one tag, that's been the 4-year drought that I was on. So this will be the first time that I've already got a deer, and I'm going to continue hunting to see if I can get a doe. So we got the antlerless tag in 2 different zones, so technically I can get 2. Right now I'm hunting where I got the spike horn, and I'm going to continue hunting over here for a little bit and possibly do some walking as well. But the one thing I'm going to guarantee in this video is you guys will see deer, because I'm going to give my Facebook friends the opportunity to go ahead and send me pictures of the deer that they have harvested this year, and we'll give them a little bit of fame on the YouTube channel. So stick with me as I continue to hunt, and let's check out the other deer that's been harvested by the Facebook friends. Haven't seen or heard anything yet, but I have been coughing quite a bit still. My pocket full of cough drops is not helping. I'm gonna be out here until about 10 o'clock. Then we'll see what we're gonna do after that. Good morning guys, it's Tuesday the 25th. It's a warm 32 degrees, and we're getting back at it today. We're going to be doing some walking around. I really wanted to point out this morning, and every hunter knows this and every fisherman knows this, or really anybody with any sort of hobby knows this, but there's always ups and there's always downs. And an up for me this year was the fact that me, my father, my uncle, my cousin, we've all harvested a deer this year. I've been 4 years without one, so I'm stoked to have some meat for ice fishing this year. And I'm happy for everybody else in the family and all you guys who have gotten one. So that's definitely a high, something that I haven't had for the last 4 years. A low, unfortunately, was the day I shot that deer, was the day I started coming down with some sort of respiratory infection, cold, pneumonia, I don't know. It's been hard. I've cut hunt short because of coughing in the tree stand. I've not gone out just because I woke up just feeling like crap, and the last thing I need to do is need Ariane to come rescue me in the woods. Alright, that might make a good video for you guys, but I don't think it's something she wants to do. She's already had to drive 2 hours away to rescue me because I locked my keys in the truck, so I don't need her going through the woods to drag me out. So that's been a low. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I canceled some PTO and just kind of said I was going to give up on hunting this year. I already harvested one. As much as I want to get my doe tag filled, I just wasn't feeling it. I was frustrated. And my dad got a text from a relative. If any of us wanted to come over and hunt his land, we could. So I quickly put my PTO back in. So sorry for my boss on that one, because I made him cancel it and then re-enter it. But I have the opportunity to come over here and hunt some land that I've never hunted before, but I know there's good deer over here. Walking around, if I cough a little bit, I could just keep moving and get out of that area. Whereas though in a tree, if you cough, you're just kind of stuck there. So we're back up to the high side of things, and we're gonna walk around over here. We got the 30-30, and we got the rest of the week off. So it's Tuesday. I got till Saturday to hunt. Thursday morning I'll have to take a little break to go eat some Thanksgiving dinner with the family and show them that I'm thankful for them as well as the outdoors. So we'll get that done, but we're all ready to go. Let's get locked and loaded, and we'll head in there. And I know when I'm walking around, there's a lot less talking, so you guys will enjoy that. But let's get going. So I just saw 3 doe running down here. There's a little opening with a bunch of tracks. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, see if I can get those to come across over here. Alright, so I set some waypoints in this area where we saw the 3 deer this morning. All I saw was the tails, but they look good size. I sat here for a little bit, but I think we're gonna move on. We got plenty of daylight left. I want to check out the rest of this property. Alright, let's get going. It's about 9:15. We're about a mile in. Starting to sweat quite a bit, so I'm gonna find a spot right here to sit. I found some scrapes, some bedding areas, and I was getting blown at by something. You could tell I didn't really know where I was or what I was. But we'll sit here for a little bit. Alright guys, so this is cool. It's not super old, but it's definitely old. And it's not usable because it's not attached to the tree anymore. It's definitely older. I mean, I've walked a mile, but not in a straight line, so this could be 3/4 of a mile in the woods. It's broken completely off the tree. You can see that back plate has nail holes in it. So it hasn't been used in a while, but just cool things you find out in the woods. They definitely had a good spot. We got some swale grass over here. Most likely most of these trees weren't even around when they were hunting it. I've made it to pretty much the boundary of the back of the property. I could go a little further, but there's really no sense on getting right up to it. Just because I'm already just over a mile in anyway. And if I did happen to get something back there, I would have to pull it through this bog to get it out. But what an awesome morning. I've seen 3 white flags right when I first started. I really wasn't to the point yet where I was just kind of taking 4 or 5 steps and stopping and looking. I was still kind of getting away from my truck and everything. And so I saw those 3 deer, ton of tracks, ton of deer poop, some scrapes, some licking branches, and just a ton of cool things that you find out in the woods if you're into that kind of thing. But I mean, like, check out this rack right here. If I could cut that thing off and lug it back with me, I wonder if Ariane would let me mount the whole tree on a wall and put the 30-30 right in it for storage. I don't know. You think she'd allow that? But this, I mean, this is an awesome little area. So this is a lot different. So as you guys know from some of my videos, and if you know me personally, I've really only hunted from a tree stand or in a blind. This is the first year I've done some walking around. I'm probably not doing it how some more experienced people would do it. Obviously I get the cameras going and stuff, so there's not going to be anything in this area by the time I'm done talking, but I just had a nice little coughing fit, which is the normal now. And so there's nothing over here anyway, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity. I'll probably work my way back toward the truck, grab some lunch, and then I've set some waypoints. I might come back and sit for the evening at one of these spots that I've found to be pretty decent with a lot of sign and some clearings that I could hunt. So it's Tuesday, we got Wednesday, we got most of the morning Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. So this is just the first day of being over here. I plan on being here for the rest of hunting season. So I'm gonna put you guys away so I don't go through any of this ice, and we'll get back to the other side of this thing, but we'll get back with you guys in a little bit. So we are back to the truck. About 2 miles of walking. It's 11:30. It's about time for a snack and a Dr. Pepper. And there's no better snack than the BFS. Ariane makes the BFS. The BFS is Ariane's specialty. The Big F sandwich. You can figure out what the F is. It's delicious. It's basically garlic bread with meat and cheese in it. But we're going to sit here, charge up the phone, touch base with everyone, and see what everybody else is doing today. Most likely working. But we're going to go back in. I don't think I'm going to track for the rest of the day. I think we're going to hit some of these waypoints I made and sit for the majority of the night, and we'll see what happens. I'm sweating from the walk back, so we're probably going to be in some trouble on the way out as far as our feet and stuff getting cold, but cross that bridge when we get there. Temperature is definitely dropping. I'm going to eat this, and we'll get back with you guys when we head back out. Alright, so just had a nice little snack. Gonna start heading back in. I'm gonna find a place to sit for the rest of the day. It's just after 12 o'clock, so we'll slowly work our way in. We'll still look for deer, but I think I'm gonna go where that opening is, where we saw the deer this morning, and we'll probably sit there for the evening, and we'll be back here tomorrow morning. We can head and do some more walking around that bog. All right, I think this is where we're gonna sit for the night. This is pretty close to where we saw those deer come in this morning. We've got about 4 hours of sitting. Still a long time to sit. I'd rather be walking, but we'll try this today, see what happens. All right. It's been about a half hour. It might be safe to say I'm addicted to walking, because I have sat my whole life in a stand or in a tree or in a shack. I lasted 30 minutes and I started getting antsy, and I think I'm going to keep just walking for the rest of the night unless I see a really good area to sit. This is just where we saw the deer earlier. Nothing special about it. I don't have a lot of visibility, and I just don't have a good feeling, so we're gonna walk again. I don't think we'll make it down to the bog again, but we'll see where it goes. All right, it is a foggy, rainy morning. It's Wednesday the 26th, day 2 of walking this property. Yesterday we saw 3 literal whitetails, just the tails in the brush. And then I got caught by another deer later in the day that did some blowing at me. It's a little windier today. Like I said, it's rainy, it's foggy, and hear some coyotes running around. So any of my deer hunt turns into a coyote hunt if I see them. So we will target those if we see them. Other than that, should be a pretty good day. I got till about 1 or 2 to hunt today, and then I gotta go home, and the kids are at home, and we got some stuff to do with them for the holiday, so some family stuff we gotta knock out. But let's get in there. This rain was supposed to stop. It's not stopping. I've been sitting here for a little while. I think I'm gonna go get back in the woods under the cover. See if we can find something bedding down. All right, that was a quick hunt. It is pushing 12 o'clock. We got to get back and do the whole Thanksgiving stuff with the girls. But we're not going home empty-handed. We got some meat. We got some Chester's chicken. So at least we got something, I guess. I didn't film much the last couple hours. My cousin's son got a deer, so he got a little button buck. And so I went and helped the young fella out and got that out of the woods. Put on about 3 miles today. My pants are so heavy from rain, they're falling down. So definitely a good stopping point there. I might take tomorrow off. I'm pretty sore from all this walking, so I think that's about 10 miles. And these boots don't help the old feet situation. So I might take Thanksgiving off, spend the time with the girls, and then we'll hit it hard Friday, Saturday for the last 2 days of hunting season. So we'll see you guys in the Friday morning, or tomorrow morning if I go out. We'll see.